Hello, it's the first Monday of the second quarter of the year. I'm glad to be back on air after my birthday. April is a month for special people. No one that was born in this month. Enough talk about April already, yes? Let's get down to business on Joy News Interactive live on Joy News on Multi TV, DSTV channel 421, Go TV channel 144. My name is Miss G. I am the entertainment general. Get interactive with us on Facebook and Twitter. It's Joy News on TV. All right, to start with, fight against Galamsey has been talked about everywhere. It's attained national recognition. Many have joined the struggle to rid the nation of an activity that has left most of our water bodies in bad state, making it impossible for domestic and industrial consumption. The advocates are asking government to intervene and find a lasting solution to the canker. Well, the president might have heard these calls and has responded. President Akufo-Addo has taken a swipe at chiefs and politicians who indulge in the act that is has promised to fix it. Today on Joy News Interactive TV program, we are asking, is the promise enough to help deal with the situation? Let's hear what you've been saying to us on Facebook. All right, so we're going to get your comment on Facebook, but before we do that, let's take a quick break. We are back with more. All right, welcome back to Joy News Interactive. Before the break, we were asking you if the president's promise to fix Galamsey is enough. And let's hear what you've been saying to us on Facebook. And Jamel Abdul Nasser says, I think the government is taking a bold step in ending the Galamsey menace. But I think government can stop this by creating employment opportunities to cater for the teeming youth who engage in Galamsey. Advice to Nana, please promise one and fulfill before you can promise another. In fact, the ones you promised last year haven't been fulfilled, and you're promising this one too. And also, Sana Mohammed said he needs to promise to make more efficient, more rather than putting a stop to it. Okay, thanks. Enough with the promises. Let's go get some action. You are in charge now, says Zakaria. And Zero says that the dead goat syndrome can't think far. Galamsey is a deadly practice and must be stopped by all means. And Mastro says, I don't believe in promises, especially from politicians, but I hope he can do something to curb the menace. And please, Mr. President, walk the talk. And walk the talk, Opeyin says Salom. And what is enough, you're asking Eso. And Isaac says, how can the youth make ends meet? And after he promised to make it more efficient, and Boatin Dan is asking. So some of your comments on Facebook concerning promise by President Akufo-Addo that he will do all he can, to stop Galamsey. But still on Galamsey eradication, pressure group Occupy Ghana has waded into the fight and has christened April the Red Month. This red is the proverbial red, which means stop. My colleague Derek Ekosam has been interacting with a member of the group, Nana Ajimai Bedu.
We face a potential threat to our very existence. Looking at the fact that our water bodies are being polluted at a very serious rate. And if we do not curb this right now, we may get to a point where we have water, but there will be famine and drought in the country. So we are very, very, very concerned about what's happening in the country at the moment with respect to the illegal mining.
Right now, some may wonder, the Galamsey activities have been going on for a very long time. Why have you decided to wade in now?
Yeah, it has been going on for a long time. It's being done under the wraps, but currently looking at what is happening and the technology these guys are now using is really, really, bringing excavators, dredgers, and all kinds of machines which we see the Chinese people coming in. is really taking an alarming toll on the environment and also affecting the livelihoods of people. So we felt that, I mean, government should have been doing some work, but we realized that there wasn't any political will. So we think that it's high time that we put pressure on government to develop that political will, irrespective of who is involved, and start clamping down on these things, because we can't allow the greed of a few hundred people to affect millions of people. And whichever way, if it's not the surface water which is under threat, it's not the surface water which is under threat, it will be the groundwater. And groundwater is everywhere. If you think that you're going to drink from bottled water, maybe wherever they are drawing their water from, the groundwater source, may be polluted because of some of the chemicals that these guys use.
We have a series of activities lined up for the month of April that you want to embark on to show government that for you as a group, you are serious about ending this menace.
Yeah, we are currently preparing some activities. We're developing our paper also, our report, because some of us visited the Galamsey sites last year. I went there personally myself to engage some of the people, even some of the Galamsey campaigns there. And it's a surprising amount of money they make. So we are prepared, based on all these things, we are preparing a report. We would also do some media interactions, get a coalition of other media houses also and other CSOs to come on board. And then we join hands to fight this together, because we cannot be doing this in isolated that, oh, this is for me, this is for us. But if we all come together and join in the fight, I think we should make a headway.
All right, so that's Ekosam, who is the producer for Joy News Interactive, interacting with one member of the group Occupy Ghana, who have called this month the Red Man, Nana Agyeman Badu. So let's see your comments on Facebook. And Sana Mohammed says, not at all. Government should find a way of helping them use the environment friendly for their mining instead of abolition, which will increase the already existing unemployment. And Maestro says, deal with the politicians in the act because they employ them. Naming and shaming them will be in our best interest. Please, Anas, your video is keeping too long. And Darko Daniel says, just give them jobs and you'll be okay. Or what do you want them to do after the collapse of their jobs? You're asking. And Salam says, pushing chairman wants me out of business. Zara says, opposition work, we must stop them. So comments from you concerning the Red Month organized by Occupy Ghana and all that has to do with Galamsey. Now, let's move away from Galamsey menace and speak about another worrying issue. I am talking about the uncompleted Komfo Anokye Hospital maternity block. Yes, the building has been still for more than 4 decades, and this was revealed by award-winning Seth Kwame Boateng. The Joy News Special Assignment Team, after highlighting the issues, have been following up to get a lasting solution to the death of innocent children. Well, over the weekend, President Akufo-Addo visited the facility and has promised to have that building completed within the shortest possible time. What do you make of this? Once again, let's get your reactions on Facebook. And 44 years, Rawlings 19 years, Akufo 8 years, Mills Mahama 8 years. Just thinking, says William, and meaning it even started before Rawlings and Kufuor came. Nana Kofi says the mistake we made in 2008 and in 2012, Ghana would have been a great nation by now if we had voted for this great man. And Callista says, we pray so, and God will really bless you if you fix this immediately. And Evan says, Joy FM, we heavily appreciate you for the hard and intense work you did on this building to catch national attention. Ewuku says, indeed, a special assignment. Kudos to Joy News. And hashtag finish it now, says Cranting. Good news, I knew he will deliver, says Adia. And the change I voted for, hashtag Nana Baumia. And man of his words, Nana will do it. Rashid Amayao says so. So let's continue. So, Nana Akufo-Addo's visit to Kumasi says, I am very distressed at what I have seen. here today. It is not to credit our nation that an important hospital project, the Cath maternity block, should stand for 44 years uncompleted. We have to do something about it, and I intend to do so, says President Akufo-Addo. This is what we posted on our Facebook page. We want to see your reactions to it. And Benjamin Tete says, when President Mahama was building the hospitals and other infrastructure, Ghanaians, the opposition by then, including the president now, Akufo-Addo, said Ghanaians don't need those, but rather money in their pockets. So why the U-turn? Is he saying infrastructure is important and can save life? God help us all, says Tete. And Frimpoma says, yes, Nana is a working president, and we, the citizens, will support not complain like spectators. And as for this president, there is nothing he will not do. Please fulfill all the campaign promises before adding, says Prosper. And Amayal says, I love the handwriting, Keke. And Clement Kwenyo says that, so all these years under President Kufuor, you didn't see this. God have mercy. And oh, Nana, why? Because NDC people will plagiarize your handwriting small. You write and give them, and then they can't write straight and perhaps talk straight. Okay, it has got nothing to do with what we're talking about. And do you know today's date? Today is the 3rd of April. Thank you, our God-chosen president. We are praying for you, says Amwako. And the yes, you can complete your mission, says Yusuf. Multimedia and any credit about this should go to the Joy News reporter, says Kamasa. And also Odoko says, has he now seen a too much long talk, says Tego, and more grease to your elbow, says Kumaku. And so messages from you on Facebook. On that note, we'll take a break. We're back with some more here on Joy News Interactive. Now, welcome back from the break. You're still watching Joy News Interactive live on Joy News on Multi TV, DSTV channel 421, Go TV channel 144. My name is Miss G, the Entertainment General. Let's get interactive on Facebook and Twitter. Joy News on TV. Now, traditional rulers and have over the years been said to have been the ones responsible for the development of the traditional areas. They usually advise government on what to do for various committees. Over the weekend, President Akufo-Addo visited the Asantehene Totumfo Osei Tutu II. The king of the Ashantis advised the president to be wary of people around him as they may ill-advise him. There's a social media debate as to what extent a president should follow the advice of a traditional ruler. We will play to you first the video earlier on Newsdesk, and here are some reactions from you on Facebook. So on Facebook, Etuahini Osei Secretary Jr. says, let the wise listen to the wise and forsake the brouhaha of the unwise, for the wisdom does not only stay in the mouth of the cacophonic voices. Thanks, Nana. And okay, so that's the unwise will always reject the wise and build mountainous structures for wisdom to reach them. No wonder they can spew insult at the elderly. Mercy. Ah, this man, pa, who the does he think he is to be talking to a whole president like a small boy be? Do you think Nana entered politics yesterday that he doesn't know all these things you're saying? Nana is 73 years old and you're probably in your 60s. Is Nana your size? And Big Dream says, actually, not making any sense. Where is the whole recording? Because he was the same person dancing to Yentiobia with Mahama. And now he's saying Mahama didn't listen. So what are you saying? There is coming back to you, master. Anaju Boja Karibum. And Sadiq says, this advice is not only for the president, for every individual has one way or the other encountered such backbiting and gossiping. Focus, honesty, truthfulness, and above all, hard work that will bring promotion, not backbiting. And Tumfo says, wisdom is the quality of having experience, knowledge, and good judgment, the quality of being wise. Tribalism should never overrule reasoning from others, and hence, to those who feel they are superior to other tribe must think twice. Stop it, for it is not good for our modern society. And Barima says, read the Bible verse, my brother, Ecclesiastes 10:3. Feel free to cry when you wake from the substance that influenced you to write this. Hashtag say no to drugs. And long life Nana, long live Nana. We are forever proud of you. Ashantis rule Ghana, you're saying. And Amu says, if this king said he spoke or advised all these people, now Nanado, are we missing something? The king's body language says a lot to me. I suspect something behind such advice. That's my mind, oh, saying Bedua. And then Elvis also says, good advice, Otumfo. But please try and help your people in the Ashanti region and move motherland Ghana forward. Don't leave everything on presidents, and be bold. Only the bold can give you this advice. Give this advice to a president, huh? Otumfo, you are the only one in Ghana. You are the only one in Ghana. It's not easy. Thanks for your boldness. We are always proud of you. Still, Ashanti is the final. And Obrimpon Watson says, when a wise man wants to tell the wicked to desist from their wickedness, he directs it to the innocent one, who will be hurt by the wicked ones. Well said, Nana. The king simply wants to tell the evil perpetrators of the president to beware, because they will not succeed. Words of wisdom, you're hashtagging. And Zero says, the advice of His Majesty was a warning to the current president to forgo all greedy people around him, rather focus on dealing with the problems of the ordinary Ghanaian people. And it is only a good ruler who gives accurate advice to the wise. May God bless you, says Yakubu Zero. So those are messages from you, and we are glad that you could send us some messages here on Joy News Interactive. Thanks for having me for company, the first working day of the week. I wish you all the best. There's still more to come here. Once again, my name is Miss G. Have a good morning.